But I'm saying now, this year, it's kind of crazy how this year started off with, what's his name, Cat Williams on Shannon Sharp. He starts talking, spilling the tea, sipping the cognac.
Yeah.
And then now this whole P. Diddy thing.
Sometimes you have to tell Diddy no.
Oh, man, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, man.
Sean Diddy Combs' alleged list of accomplishments to be revealed soon. The names will shock you, attorney says. Whoa.
I think he's going to sing, I think
he has to sing or he
bro,
goes
also,
to jail
I'll tell
for
you
the
one
rest of his
thing.
life.
God protects me. I'm so glad God protects me. Because, look, if I got invited to the white party, I'd have gone.
Especially if you didn't know.
Of course, no one knew. No one
Right.
knew.
If
And
you
then
don't know, you're
find
just
out.
a celebrity, and you know, oh, Jennifer Lopez is going to be there. Oh, Rick
That's what I'm
Ross is
saying.
going to be there. Everyone's going to be there.
And
that would be a cool place. I want to meet those people.
Facts. And I just want
Yeah.
to be there having fun partying, but then they start to, apparently, they said they were using, I'm going to guess it's like ketamine, because they said horse tranquilizer, and they were putting in people's drinks in the champagnes and then getting them all loose. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll tell you a secret. It's just us two, right?
Yeah.
After I knocked out Pereira in Miami, we went to Tootsie's the next night, and they were like, yo, P. Diddy wasn't here watching your fight last night. I was like, wait, word? Crazy. Then I went and checked my DMs, and I saw, oh, shit, he hit me up. And he was talking about 2 months later, I want to do an interview or whatever. And I said, here's my manager's number. Bob, cool. Nothing ever came off it. But again, that's why I say God be protecting me.
Right.
Because who knows?
Right,
Like, you never
right.
know. Oh, yeah, we're having this party later on. Yeah, that's cool. All right, cool. And then they start to, like, you know, you find some chick, you pull on you, and then, boom, oh, how was that 15-year-old? Like, wait, what?
Right. And
Yeah.
you're filmed. Yeah.
I
And
heard
then-
about that, yeah.
He
But
had,
again-
apparently, allegedly,
Yeah,
cameras all over the
allegedly.
house and 100.
1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Yeah. What?
Nobody's that
1,000?
ashy, bro. 1,000. Also, by the way, that's shit lube. Coconut oil is better. Fucking water-based lubricant.
Yeah.
But baby oil is acidic as fuck. Johnson & Johnson's. Like, that's demonic, bro. Like, why would you use baby oil? Even
Old
if you're
school.
fucking dudes. Nah.
You probably started out with it. That's all the bottles.
Nah, that's AI. That's
that
gotta be
AI?
AI. That's gotta be AI.
I don't know if it's AI. I think that's real. I
Bro,
think it
I'm
was
telling-
lube and baby oil. I think you had a variety of different substances.
Who counted that? Was
Look at that.
1,000.
Look at that.
1, 2, 3
Bro,
bottles of
imagine
baby oil.
having
4, 5,
500
6 bottles
bottles.
of baby oil on the wall.
Imagine having 500 bottles and go, we need to go for a
Yeah.
fucking Target run.
Nah, man. Oh, the fact that said it was fucking, what do you call it, Costco, and Costco goes, nah, we don't sell that shit.
What is this? Defaced AR-15s? Interesting. What does that mean? Does that mean
So they scratch the
serial
what do you
numbers
call it
off?
off? Yeah.
Whoa, that's a serious crime.
Yeah.
That's a serious crime.
But again, see, he's in cahoots with Epstein. And then
Is he in cahoots with? Was he in cahoots with
Yeah.
Epstein, or was it just a similar type of an
no,
operation?
they were friends.
Really?
Yeah, because Epstein had a fucking on Miami as well. That really private, rich estate in Miami. So they were all in cahoots as well. But again, I think he's gonna sing.
Isn't it crazy? Like, that was always the conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat thing. Oh, there's a place where the elites go to fuck underage kids. You're like, what?
What's his name? Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, he was
Alex
right.
Jones. He was right.
He was right about a lot of things.
Almost everything.
Yeah, most.
About almost everything. Fucked up that one. But almost everything else, he was right. But you got to realize that guy had been uncovering real conspiracies that the media had not covered for
years.
fucking decades. And he was literally having like a psychotic break because of it, because he's just drinking all the time and dealing with the stress.
How would you, even Kanye, imagine you trying to tell people something
Right.
and then no one believes you and they call you crazy.
I'm sure if you go to Diddy's house, it probably feels
Oh
real
my-
weird.
You
Probably feels
know-
weird walking around that house. You're probably like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah.
I bet there's some memories in that house. You know?
Sounds rough, man.
Well, it's just amazing how many people in the Diddy party list that are supporting Kamala. Too.
Yeah, seriously. It's like insane.
Publicly, openly, like
Yeah.
all in.
Yes.
It's-
It's like J-Lo like was like his ex-girlfriend. and it's like now deciding she's like warning people against Trump. I'm
You see
like,
the
well, wait a
Babylon
second.
Bee?
So how many people did she warn against Diddy?
Right.
Oh, 0. Okay.
Right.
Well, maybe we shouldn't trust her opinion.
Did you see the Babylon Bees take on it? Did you see the Babylon Bee
Babylon
fight?
Bee's awesome, but
Oh my God, they're so on fire because the left can't say anything.
Well,
'Cause the Onion has been crippled.
well, the problem is that like the
Find that post.
the woke ideology makes like humor illegal.
Yes.
So when like there's so many humor no fly zones,
Right.
You can't make fun of anything.
Yeah. Babylon Bee had a thing about Kamala Harris. Diddy's ex-girlfriend urges
exactly.
Americans to trust her judgment. Yeah. By the way, you get to see how bad an actress she is too.
Yeah,
That
but I mean,
speech
like,
was terrible.
like if she's gonna be warning people, why did she never warn anyone about Diddy?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The whole thing is so strange to watch play out. It seems like the Diddy thing was like an Epstein type compromise deal where whether he was doing it himself. Conceivably, people want to think that he's attached to some intelligence agency or something like that. I think he's a gangster who made $1 billion and knew how to control people by compromising them. That's what I think. Whether or not he had help, I don't know. Whether or not he shared some of that information with people so they knew they had compromising stuff on people, I don't know. But clearly he was doing it for his own jollies too. There was something sick about it.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is that people in the music and entertainment industry had to know that Diddy was like abusing, kids basically. And yet they still fed him kids. And like, where's the accountability?
There had to be rumors. There had to be. They
had to know.
Yeah.
They had to know.
Cat Williams is talking about it on
Exactly.
Yeah, on that podcast.
But like who's feeding him the kids?
Right. Yeah. And what videos do they have of these people where they're willing to defend him? And they're willing to keep quiet about all this. Like how many people were compromised?
Yeah.
The whole thing is fucking crazy.
Crazy.
It's just crazy when because the nutty conspiracy theories is like, oh, there's a bunch of pedophiles in Hollywood, and you're like, come on, that sounds too kooky. And then you see like the Nickelodeon thing and all these, and you're like, what the fuck? How much of this is real?
There's a lot more real than I think people realize.
Yeah.
I mean, part of it is like you say, like where. If someone's like a pedophile, they're going to go for a target-rich environment.
Right.
Obviously.
Like that Jimmy Savile guy from the UK.
Man, that guy was some next level. That was next level. And the BBC tried to hide that. That guy was one of the worst, like basically child rapists of all time.
Of all time. Yeah. And looked like one.
He looked like one.
That's what's
honestly,
crazy.
if you had a poster of does this guy look like
the creepiest
like
fucking
an evil,
looking guy.
evil child rapist? Then that 100%.
He made it to the grave. Like,
yes.
Got away with it.
Yes.
Got away with it till he died. They hid it from people until he died.
Yes.
There's so many powerful people that went and partied. Air quotes, partied. And how many of them went to the Diddy parties? Have you been paying attention to the trial?
Oh, yeah.
Trials. Wild.
Why don't they air it the same way they aired the coverage that
Johnny
Johnny Depp got?
I know. Why don't they? I don't know. They should. The ratings would be amazing.
Unreal.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Why wouldn't you air that?
What's going to happen, though, you think?
Well, Diddy's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. I think he's probably going to get
Think he's
hit
going to
up.
sing, though?
I don't know. I don't even think it matters. I mean, it's a lot of it is.
But then it's just another Epstein.
there's
It's another
murder
Ghislaine Maxwell, where
there's
somebody
murder
gets indicted
cases.
and nobody else indicted for trafficking kids to
Right.
no
to
one.
to no one. Right. That's the crazy thing about Ghislaine, right? She's in prison for sex trafficking to who?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot of people that want some heads to roll. Not
Well, the
just
Diddy
with
thing
that.
is just started, so we'll see. Because apparently there's tremendous amount of video that they have. Like, how many guys were on video saying, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party"? How many people like openly talked about being there?
LeBron?
Yeah, how Ashton Kutcher, all these people. Like, you guys all went. You didn't see nothing? You didn't see nothing?
Yeah.
Donnell.
Donnell went? Did he? Of course he
He's
did.
on tape,
Donnell
like,
who?
trying to defend himself.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Is he trying to defend himself right now?
It's pretty funny.
I got to call him up. Donnell, you got to back away from that.
Isn't there a video with Kamala?
She was at one of the Diddy parties?
Isn't she in the background with?
It might have been the difference between Diddy parties and freak offs. Oh my
They're giving him
god!
shit too because he's sitting in his.
Oh, the guy from Chappelle Show?
Yeah.
And then
He's in between
Dave's
his
there
legs.
too, and then Russell Simmons too. Oh boy! But is that at a party or is that just a group of them together?
They were like on a yacht or something like that.
Okay, but that's not the Diddy
No,
party.
yeah. It's not like they were like at his
I
house.
think
You think Diddy was rogue or Diddy was like Epstein type,
That's a good
working for
question.
somebody?
That's a good question. Well, it would be a
'Cause he had the
great
juice
way to,
on
to
lot of people.
compromise celebrities. Yeah.
Yep.
And get them to say whatever you want them to do, get them to do whatever projects you'd like them to do. And, you know, if you're a bunch of other celebrities are there, you're like, oh, look, Bill Clinton's here. This is fine.
Yeah.
This is cool. Look at this. Like, Brad Pitt's here. Oh, this is cool. You don't even think there's anything wrong with being there. Meanwhile, you're getting drugged up and filmed. And then they're passing out punch. Have some punch, Aaron. And you have some punch, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm feeling really good. I just feel amazing. You're all mollied up. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Probably a combination of things they give you.
And it's all being filmed.
Crazy. Now, if that's not an intelligence agency operation, it's just one fucking evil super genius who figures out how to compromise everybody by providing this crazy freak off party. Everybody's got to put their phones away. Okay, we're going to put our phone away. No one's going to know anything. Yeah, I mean, he's going to get cameras everywhere. It's just one guy doing that. What a diabolical human being.
Yeah.
He seems pretty diabolical.
He's probably working with somebody or for somebody.
Maybe.
And maybe he just got too far out there.
Some of the shit that came out in the trial, though, like he's forcing his girlfriend to have sex with prostitutes while he was sitting there jacking off with a bandana on. She'd rub the jizz on his nipples. Like, what are we even talking about?
But what's he going to go away for? Like, what's the
That's a good
charge?
question.
Is it
Good
is it
question.
kidnapping or is it
I don't think he's even being
false
charged for
imprisonment
beating
or-
her up. Like the video of him beating her up, he's not even getting in charge for that. Megan Kelly said that. She said,
who's got all the videos?
yeah, what's in the videos? What's that about? I mean, what would happen? What would happen if we got videos
We need
of
Candace to do a deep dive.
if we got videos of thousands of celebrities just butt fucking each other and sucking dicks and taking Molly and guys are passing them around like. Combs pleaded not guilty to the new superseding indictment, which added 2 charges to bring the total to 5. He's charged with racketeering, conspiracy, transportation to engage in prostitution, and sex trafficking. So he's not being charged with the assault.
The sex trafficking is the worst.
But he could get charged with it in the future. It's not like they can't like charge him with more stuff.
That's what needs to.
Alleged to use threats, force, and coercion to get victims to engage in sex acts. Once allegedly dangling a victim over an apartment balcony, according to prosecutors. Jesus Christ! But if you put it in,
Oh, it's right there. It
says
says,
it in here.
I've been poisoned 3 times. Toxicology report showed cyanide.
Yeah.
whoa, cyanide metabolizes into pneumonia in your body. So I've had pneumonia on 3 occasions. He claimed.
Big homie.
Big homie. These problems didn't start for me until I started to speak out about people like this. You know, it's been a hard time to line up this interview because the last time I was scheduled to be in this interview, randomly our car got hit from the side by a blacked out vehicle with no license plate. That happened 3 times this month so far. Somebody didn't want me to do this interview. Like, holy shit, man. Woo! But put it into grok. Cyanide poisoning, pneumonia. Because I think it's not just him saying that or this article saying that. I think that's...
No, Diddy's in a tricky situation.
Boy,
Diddy's in a
that's the
tricky
understatement
situation.
of the year.
Yeah, Diddy's I think it's over.
You think it's over?
I think it's over for him as like a figure in entertainment.
Right. But do you think
Like,
it's over as him as far
going
as
to jail?
like he gets a cell right next to R. Kelly?
I don't think so. I don't think
Really?
he gets
I
locked
think he
up.
skates.
I think he skates. Or he goes to
Really?
like Bali.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a move, huh?
I mean, Russell's out there.
Yeah.
You know.
Is he been formally charged or does he just know that the shit is out there?
I think there's just so much shit out there.
Bro, I think those rappers did some wild shit.
I mean, it was,
Especially in the 90s.
music business. It's a lot of people.
It's not just the music business. It's like it's the extortion business.
Well, I mean, the rap game was crazy. That's a thing a lot of people don't realize is like, back in the day, especially like early rap game, you weren't just going to play at, what's the random theater that you would play in LA? What's like a big
Right.
theater? I'm trying to think. The Orpheum or something like that.
Wiltern.
The Wiltern. Some guys were explaining to me, it was like, you would play at the local hood club. There was like a hood club that you could perform at. And then that was owned by the local drug dealer that was washing money there.
Right.
So this is where the idea of like checking in comes from. Have you heard of this term?
Yes.
Like checking in was basically like, hey, I want to make sure we're good because you're going to pay me. And if I don't check in, you might rob me because you're putting me up at the hotel and you know everything that's going on, and you're a drug dealer, so you
Right.
don't play by the rules.
Right. When you come to Houston, you're checking in with certain people.
Mr. Prince,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Prince.
Yeah.
You don't got to check in, Joe.
You got to check in, say
Joe
hi.
don't gotta check in.
I'm not in that business. I say hi.
You've had him on here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a legend in the game,
He's a
dude.
legend. Out of respect, I say hi.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So what is like, yeah. How does a guy like him, like I'm trying to think, like how do you navigate that to the point where people have this like respect and fear because of what they assume you've done in the street world,
Right.
but you're also operating legitimately
Yeah.
and nobody can get you.
They
Like,
try.
They try.
Boy, they
nonstop.
tried with him many times.
And do you think they just give up?
I don't think they have anything.